Yo, shit, we ain't been cancelled yet?
Not yet, but you
Well,
know what it means,
goddamn.
Loki, don't you?
What does that mean, Craven?
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time before we kill each other. Yes, it is. I'm Loki, baby.
Wait, what?
What?
You gonna kill each other? I thought you were my friend.
No, it's alright. I'm not gonna kill you. You're gonna do that. You're gonna kill me yourself. You're doing my job for me.
In that case, I'm Craven, and I'm here to be your employee.
I am just here. You don't even pay me. I'm like a volunteer.
Just in tears.
Just the tears. I'm not a volunteer. I'm just tears.
You actually like this shit, though, don't you? Huh? You like it, bitch. You get off it. No,
don't call me out like that, motherfucker! Okay, then. So, do we have topics? I feel like we ran out of topics already. We ran out of topics ages ago.
Why are we even doing this anymore?
I don't know. Nobody's listening to this except us.
I mean, even I,
Even I.
I struggle.
I only listen to it when I edit it, and not gonna lie, it makes me want to kill myself every time.
There's got to be people out there listening to us.
There's got to be somebody. I feel sorry for them. I really do.
I'm scared.
I am also scared. If we find out who they are, we should consider calling the police.
Or at least asking if they can send us money.
If you can send us money, send us money.
I just need money for the bus so I can get the fuck out of here!
You could just easily get under the bus or whatever you want, really. Did they ever really check the tickets?
Very astute observation, Loki. Very astute.
Have you ever heard... It's astute, you fuck.
I thought astute was the name of the guy, so he's very astute. I thought the guy who came up with it was called Stu. I don't know. God damn it, I hunt shit. I don't fucking know shit.
I kill things. I don't fucking think of things.
Knowledge.
Knowledge
is not my forte.
Well, at least we know one thing. If we're ever on a boat crisis, we know a mirror is the most important thing. Did you know that, kids?
I knew that. But then again, I'm not a fucking retard. Well, I don't know. The test did come back positive. Anyway, moving on.
That was the AIDS test!
Oh, God. I have so many people to call.
Why? Do you have a lot of AIDS?
No, I infected a lot of people with my penis. Yeah. Pretty dark.
Wait a minute, you have a penis?
Somewhere down there. It took me a long time to find it one day.
It's hidden between all the folds. I mean muscle! I mean the muscle.
That's all muscle.
All of the muscle! I am one big giant muscle.
I really miss Minnie Craven.
I haven't seen him in many, many moons.
Well, I haven't seen him in a yonkey's years. I was going to say something else, and then I realized you can't do that.
You can't
do that. Seen Wild West?
No.
Seen Wild West?
No.
Well, I haven't seen you in a let's move on age.
Okay. Alright, I think,
Goddamn,
so, let's talk about Spider-Man, because we never talk about nerdy shit on this podcast. But, Spider-Man is coming out soon.
We're getting games, we're getting new movies.
I am very excited for the game with the Venoms, and also Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah, I really do. I know I said it before, but I do be liking that kiss.
I do. I am
He
glad
violated the living shit out of that.
I'm happy to see my, I'm happy to see the aliens are getting represented.
Yeah.
As the gays that they are.
Let's face it. Aliens come to Earth, see a human, and they go, ooh, why wouldn't I want to kiss that boy? Kind of cute.
It's true. He do be
kind of cute. And then they realize
cute.
it's a girl, and they're like, ooh, why wouldn't I want to kiss that girl? It's kind of cute. And then you realize they're just be kissing everybody.
They kissing everybody. Carnage isn't even gonna kill anybody in this movie. He just gonna be kissing everybody. Mwah. Mwah.
It's beautiful people.
Full on horrifying Carnage, but all he does is get real close and then go. And then runs away and kisses and giggles like a little girl.
That would violate me so much more. That he just
getting killed by him.
Give me little kisses on the cheeks.
Like, oh, what kind of horrifying pixie was this?
Be like,
like the trauma later on. Like, what did he do? Did he kill your family? No! He kissed me on the forehead.
He told me I was a good person.
He told me I was a good boy. I don't want to be a good boy. He makes villains from this trauma.
God damn. That would be a good movie.
But
what if Carnage was nice?
What if, like, he's just walking around, like, he's just doing a jolly little walk.
You mean he's doing the Tobey Maguire walk?
Yeah, he's doing the Tobey Maguire walk. But, like, he's just got, like, 6 tentacles helping people here and there. He's, like, picking fruits. He's helping cats down from trees and stuff like this.
Well, ladies across the road with the bags and shit.
Oh my god. What if it's a what if where it's like, what if Carnage was good, but then at the end, it cuts down. This is what Cletus thinks he's doing, where Carnage is actually using these tentacles. That old woman pierced through the heart. That cat ripped apart.
He thinks he's lifting the bags across the street. It's her dead body. Oh my god. Have we just wrote the best what if ever?
I mean, it doesn't take much. The other ones have been shit so far.
What are you trying to say? That I am not good in space?
My
T'Challa is very good in space.
My god,
Matt
that was
Titan.
racist.
It's not racist if it's accurate.
No, don't you know with the Simpsons, like a white man playing Apu, it's racist for him to play it apparently.
I apologize very deeply to all those people
It's just
out there.
voice acting. That's the whole appeal of voice acting. You could be anybody. But no.
No, you can't. You
Not
can't.
anymore.
If you are an anime character that has a fox's head,
You have to have a fox's head.
A fox's goddamn
Exactly.
fucking head.
This is bullshit.
In other news, Apu is dead.
Is Apu dead?
I don't think they ever brought him back.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
like
stopped
Apu.
watching that shit.
I think we all stopped watching that shit.
Yeah. Trash.
I mean, let's be real. The show never got any better than tomorrow morning I'm gonna punch Lenny in the back of the head.
I really do miss good old Simpsons.
Yeah, like I love the one where like Homer becomes his assistant. This is already not about Spider-Man,
Yeah.
but fuck it. When is there stuff ever on point?
There's a
about what we're
spider pig.
talking about?
I mean...
There's a spider pig. But the bit when he's Mr. Burns' assistant. And he's there. And he's like, here are your notes. You have 30 minutes to move your car. You have 20 minutes to move your car. You have 10 minutes to move your car. Your car has been impounded. Your car has been crushed into a cube. You have 30 minutes to pick up your cube. Hello, Mr. Burns' office. Is it about my cube?
Oh god, I miss the Simpsons. I just loved how like genius it was for how daft it was.
That's the perfect line of comedy.
The balance.
You actually do need intelligent people. Like, not to say that the writers right now aren't intelligent. I think they're just strapped for ideas, honestly. I think that's more than anything.
I think they aim more towards political shit than they are actual comedy.
Yeah, rather than making something actually funny. It's got to make a statement. Why not just make a joke?
That was the Simpsons to a T as well. You
Bit
would
of
get like it would all be jokes and shit.
Yeah.
But if you look deep enough, there was a hidden meaning in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like I saw a clip the other day where it was when Homer becomes intelligent and he walks over to Flanders with mathematical proof that there is no God, even though Homer has met God before.
Yeah.
And like, but the joke of that is because he even says, I accidentally stumbled across it when trying to find out a certain thing with the taxes. And the actual joke is meant to be, it was easier to disprove God than it was to figure out this tax. Like, that was the actual joke. And it's like, yeah.
Pretty goddamn fucking accurate.
Yeah. Old school Simpsons really was just, it was something special though. Like, that's the thing.
It was one of them things where if didn't matter how down you felt,
yeah,
you put that on and you were guaranteed to be
you
in
could put
King's
the
Spot end
Simpsons.
of it.
Yeah, I still remember having a bunch that we taped from the TV when I was young. It was like 6 episodes.
Oh, illegal VHS, eh?
I know, right? It's weird to think like that. But the only one I even remember was the one where he has the baseball bat, the lucky baseball bat, and then eventually they bring in the pro players, and he just fucking destroys it.
I heard that they carved that from wood from a tree that was struck by lightning.
Oh, what's that?
Yes.
Oh, the best one of that when he's like carving stuff. I thought it was gonna be that one where he's got the spoon. He's like, you know, I hear he carved that spoon himself from a bigger spoon.
I love the song as well. Well, Mr. Burns had done it. The power plant had won it. That's so good.
Like, I love how, like, all of a sudden he's like, well, unless all of our players suddenly get hit with horrible things. Like, and then it goes
off the piercing.
Yeah. But he actually, in the, like, final photo, he's back. You see him fading back into existence at the end. And what is it? Like, one of them gets, like, addicted to growth hormones, so he's got really big arms and a big ass head and
just
everything.
Keeps drinking.
Yeah. The best one, though, is got to be the guy who just gets arrested for absolutely nothing.
The radiation poison for me. I like it. Just like radiation poison.
Oh, the one guy who is there. Oh no, there's two guys who are still out, but the one guy that Mr. Burns will not have, because he's like, what have I told you about those sideburns? Get out of my sight, I say!
He's got everything gone.
He shaved the entire sides of his head. There's no way he has sideburns.
He's literally left for a bit of a mohawk.
Oh, absolute perfection.
I like the monorail one as well.
Oh, the monorail, yeah.
Mono. Don't. I just like that. Batman's a scientist. It's not Batman.
Oh.
But with the new, back on topic.
Yeah, go back to the Spider-Man now. We finished 10 minutes of our quotes of the original Simpsons, yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely watching this one.
Oh, yeah. Just to hear that back.
Like, what are you thinking about the trailer? Because I'm very...
I enjoyed it.
I'm normally sceptical.
Yeah.
Part of us is optimistic this time.
It was, I was optimistic at first, actually. I've gone the opposite way. I started off optimistic, and now the more time has gone, I'm just sitting there thinking, are they actually just feeding into people's nostalgia and not actually going to give us a good movie here?
What, Disney?
No. But more than anything, it does leave you with a fuckload of questions and stuff to theorise. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is that random box that Peter Parker is holding? Why is he separating his body from that? Because I know he says he's like, you've got discord between the two.
He's got see, when he's doing that to me, I'm thinking, is he doing that to help him? Mm-hmm. Or is strange? Like, it's very strange. I know, pun intended.
Very strange.
That he's doing what Strange is like. It's strange that Strange has been strange.
Everything that Strange has done in this trailer has lived up to the name of Strange. Why? Because even after everything that he went through with Infinity War, where he was like, I'm not giving the stone up to Thanos unless... The only reason he did is because he saw the one timeline where they do win, is he has to give it up now so that later on Tony can survive. That was the whole point, because he made the agreement. Tony survives now, and inadvertently he saved him from the snap as well, I had heard. So... he knows not to fuck with shit like this, not to fuck with time. And everything. And so now he's just very cavalier with it. He's like, even Wong says,
what's that?
Don't cast that spell. And so he's just like, I won't. And just winks. Like, right, this can't be Strange.
He's got to be something else. If that's Strange, then
if this is Strange, then that's really bad, right?
Yeah.
To suddenly have Strange flip-flop back to his old self.
I mean, even if this is a young Strange, this is like someone who hasn't been doing it long.
Well, it can't be though. We've already seen Strange be taking this very seriously. This can't be a younger version of Strange, because it's already, he even says, we saved half the universe together. I think it's alright that you call me sir. He's like, alright, Stevens. That's a little weird, but I'll allow it.
It is very much, that felt like a principal joke, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, have you ever had that? I actually have that. Like my old head of year, I've seen him several times, and he's actually said to call him by his real name. I'm like,
this isn't the world I want to live in.
This is wrong, I say! Obviously, I've been out of school for 4 billion years now, but like, he's
tough times back then with the dinosaurs.
It was. The dinosaurs caused us a lot of bother. A lot more feathery than people actually expected. But what they don't realise is people could shoot those feathers at us. They don't realise that. Birds have lost that ability now, but they used to be able to shoot that shit at us.
Sweet mother of God.
Yeah. Some of them could set themselves on fire and shoot that shit. It was dangerous.
I wonder if that's where they got the idea with Angel in X-Men.
Maybe.
Or birds be shooting feathers and shit.
Birds be shooting feathers.
The world I don't
know. That's still one of the dumbest things that I ever think of. I know he does it in the comics as well, but when Apocalypse improves him and gives him metal wings... Fuck off! He can't fly anymore! You've grounded the cunt! He weighs too much!
Tries to jump off a building.
He actually falls quicker than normal people now.
Can't even walk because it's dragging him. Yeah,
he's actually like really weak now because he's just completely like stuck to the ground.
It's like...
But I do know one of the things that I do think though as well, because obviously we see Doc Ock, I want to say Doctor Strange, Doc Ock's armed, like, we see the tentacles slam up, but when we actually see the original actor, whose name unfortunately I forget, when we see him, you don't see the tentacles attached to him in that moment, and there's a part of me that is saying, maybe this is a different one. This is a one that hasn't actually attached the limbs, and there's two in my eyes.
What if he's turned up to help him?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like when he's like, "Hello, Peter," he's actually just helped him now, like in some way or something. But it's like you said before. I do hope he's talking to Toby there. I
Yeah.
hope he's not talking to Tom Holland's.
My biggest like dread is the literally just using these characters.
Yes.
Like they're going to get the original Green Goblin, they're going to get Doc Ock, they're bringing them all in. They're even going to bring Electro in, maybe.
Yeah.
We don't know. Possibly Sandman.
Let's see.
Bring all these characters in, and then it's just Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I really hope
I think
not.
that'd be one of the dumbest things you could do.
That's definitely just them feeding on... Well, I mean, even if they do bring the other ones, it's feeding on nostalgia. But still, like, yeah, I don't want to see him go up against all of these, like...
Because when you see the trailer, like, we've only recently just watched it again.
Yeah, we
But
just
when you watch the trailer and you see most of it, they seem to be making it all about Strange and Spider-Man's dynamic.
Yeah. Do you know, there's a lot of questions about Strange, particularly in this as well. Like, for one... Why the eye of Anubis, we think it's called? I don't fully remember, but just in case.
It might be Magnus, I can't remember.
It might be, I'm not 100% sure, but why is he still carrying that around? There's nothing in it anymore. Because it was there, the house, the time stone, but without the time stone, isn't it actually pointless?
Well, has he got the time stone back now still?
Maybe he's found a way to get it back, I don't know. Maybe that's actually how he's able to do this spell secretly. It's actually because he's using the Infinity Stone. But that, and also, what the fuck is with the duplication of the trains? What is that for?
Yeah.
How does that look helpful to anybody?
That's what I mean. I feel like this is going to be more of a Doctor Strange.
It does kind of look like this is Doctor Strange 2, not Spider-Man 3. Which feels very wrong to me.
I'm absolutely going to be devastated if we haven't got Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield.
After all of this build-up and hype of rumours and everything, if that all turns out to be bullshit, I think that's it. Like, I think I'm going to kill everybody.
Oh shit! Got dog real quick.
No. But I will. I think I'll possibly shed a tear though. At the very least, like if that movie ends and they don't show up at all, it's going to be at least a single tear rolling down my face.
I like the idea of you just pulling pumpkins out the bag in the cinema and throwing it at everyone. Pumpkin bomb, bitch!
Pumpkin bomb. If they're not doing it, I will.
Yeah, we gonna get arrested when we see this. There's a lot of stuff.
I was going to say, we might get arrested for how excited we are. We're just screaming in the cinema.
Oh, Venom. I don't think we'll survive Venom. I think we'll
that's
get
the thing.
out of Venom.
We're not going to... Well, that's the thing. We have to try and find a way to contain ourselves so that we can still see Spider-Man. Because if we see Venom and it's as good as we hope, we're going to lose our shit. We might have brain aneurysms at this. We might find out we have brains.
Like, just the more and more that's coming out, I'm trying to avoid. I'm genuinely trying to avoid.
I keep seeing little clips with titles and that, and I'm like, no, try not to read them as much as possible. And now it looks like the UK might not get it until the 15th.
15th of October?
But I've seen that the US might get it at the 1st, or maybe everybody's getting it at the 15th now. I don't know, because I haven't seen anything about that. Last thing I saw, it had all been pushed forward to the 1st, but now I really don't know, so I guess it's very up in the air when we're actually going to be able to see it. But
sooner the better, obviously.
Oh yeah, obviously, like because it's done. It's just a case of when was the best time to distribute it. I'm just glad I'm not having to wait until fucking January for it. That would have pissed me right the fuck off. Well, it's already had.
I don't think I would have been able to keep the hype as high as.
We'll definitely be getting it soon, no matter what, because the London premiere or some shit happened. It had a premiere already. Some people have already seen it. That's how reviews and shit are out and clips and stuff. Because it is been out there for some people, but not everybody. I say we need to see it. The A.N.T.S podcast. You should have invited us to the premiere. We're promoting this shit, even though nobody watches the podcast. Do we?
All four people, would have cared.
I think we got 8 views on the last episode.
Oh God, we're smoking.
I mean, 2 of those views will have been us, but still.
2 years' time, we could rule the world.
Who knows? In 2 years' time, we might even have 20 views. Who knows?
Do we dare?
Do we dare?
Do we dare that
big? Do we dream this big?
Thanks for watching, by the way, Mom.
Thanks, everybody. I'd thank my mom, but I think it's a little hard for her to watch things right now.
Not really. You could get a Luigi board if you want.
It's true. A Luigi board.
Luigi board.
That's a little inside joke for y'all there. You don't understand that. I killed Freya, you see. What?
You scare me sometimes, Loki. I ain't gonna lie. But you know what?
Turns you the fuck on,
God damn it, stop stealing my goddamn lines!
That's my secret power, Craven. I actually read your mind, and I speak faster than you think, so I'm able to...
You're reading my mind, you must be bullshitting.
Yeah, there's mostly just a few drums going off here and there.
The
ad explosion.
The monkey with the clappers.
I would say the monkey with the clappers, but it's offbeat, so it's not... Like, that's the actual
remix. Homer. Are you paying attention, Homer?
Yeah, when it puts
it down and
like, points to eye.
There's a lot of good Simpsons.
There's a lot of good Simpsons. What's the thing?
Shame it hasn't been made recently.
Yeah. Well, there's not a lot recently that's amazing. But Spider-Man and the Venoms. Well, we could. Do you want to talk briefly about how shit we think James Bond is going to be?
Oh,
actually, I don't even know what else to say. Actually, to be fair,
only thing I've got to say about James Bond is like, I watched the old ones quite recently.
Yeah.
And I will say this: he is very grapey.
Oh, really?
Very grapey.
Yeah.
So that is one thing I've noticed how they've improved massively with that. Like, it doesn't send the wrong message to lads who are watching it.
Yes.
But then at the same time, I really don't like the whole dynamic of him getting replaced, if that does happen.
Yeah, like it's no longer James Bond, it's somebody else. Yeah.
And then do a spin-off.
That's the thing, you would think they would be doing a spin-off, but instead now they're like, no, we've got to keep the title because you got to keep people coming in. But honestly, I don't think it's even going to do that well.
I don't. I mean, could be proved wrong.
I could easily be proved wrong.
I mean, it could be Shang-Chi all over again.
It could be Shang-Chi.
I wasn't expecting that to do well.
I was not big on Shang-Chi. It was one of those ones where I was watching it, I was like, I'm not amazed by this. This is kind of dumb. And the more I left it and the more I pondered on it, the more I thought, yeah, that was really dumb.
Yeah.
Actually, that was kind of shit. The more time went on.
The fluffy butt thing. What the fuck was that?
The fluffy... Oh, the thing without a
Morris.
face, yeah.
I'm like, oh, he's giving a British name, it's funny.
Bringing him back in general was one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever seen, man.
Literally distance himself from it as much as they can, and then they bring him in.
Yeah. But the 10 Rings as well was so weak compared to what they're meant
What the
to
hell were they supposed to be?
I know the movies always nerf them, but fucking hell, what a nerf that was.
But they nerf them, and then all of a sudden they're ancient, they've been here before the start, and I'm like...
So they're really strong, like... Wait,
so why can they just use them to jump about and like...
Yeah,
super
strength?
strength?
Real. Yeah, that's the thing. What did they actually do? You just kind of whip them around and hit things really hard? Mm-hmm. That was the entire power of it? I was like... Also, the fact
Very Whiplash-esque, to be honest, the way he done it.
Yeah. But also, more than anything that really bugged the fucking life out of me, he was literally about to let the world end for his sister.
Yeah, no.
His sister would... Because he's grabbing onto her. Spoilers for if you haven't seen the movie. But if you haven't seen the movie, well,
you're lucky.
You'll probably like it. We're just assholes.
If they haven't seen the movie, they're lucky.
Yeah, but there's a bit when he's grabbing onto the big bad who's trying to, like, absorb this dragon soul. If it does... That's it. The world is fucked. It'll be too strong. And he's also holding on to his sister with the other hand. And she's getting pulled in to also be killed by it. And so he says this time, like, oh, I'm not letting go. But the thing is, because he's not letting go, that dragon's soul is getting sucked out of it. It only, like, doesn't even happen because, oh, somebody else shot it. Like, oh, we were setting up this entire thing with his dumb fucking friend. I really don't like that.
The comedic, like, relief, the side character.
Yeah.
She's the one who has the big shot on the big bad.
Yeah, which was just so dumb. She'd been training in archery for, like, a day or two.
If that.
Like, yeah, at the most. And so, but... No, he's like, oh, I'm just going to hold on to my sister. When if you think about it logically, it's like, right, you do understand. You hold on to your sister... Because he doesn't know she's shooting that arrow.
Nah.
What he should be thinking is, if I'm going to have to let go of you briefly, shoot its tentacles to let you go, and then attack it to make sure it doesn't kill this dragon. Because otherwise, we're all going to die.
Yeah.
It's either I let you live for an extra 30 seconds and then the world dies, or I try to save both of you anyway. But no, he chooses, I'm going to let everybody live for an extra 30 seconds.
Like what you said about it when we walked out of the pictures after watching it.
Yeah.
Why didn't he put some of the rings on her arm when she was
Literally.
going to fall?
Yeah.
She could have used the rings.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, let's
It even could have then been like a bit more like I know because they like their political messages. It could have been like an equality thing as well. You know, like she gets like 5 rings, he gets 5 rings, and they both use it to defeat it.
The most important message you could ever give to people at this moment in time: men and women working together to overcome an obstacle.
But no, instead you're just leaving with an end credit scene where she's like, "I'm gonna take over the 10 rings," because why the fuck would she though? Literally, why would she do that? Why would she care? What does it fucking matter exactly?
She's got her own gang. She's got all this stuff going on back there. I'm going to now take over me dad's.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, why? Who cares?
Actually, another thing as well, because I was just thinking, because Wong was in that movie, and I didn't mind Wong being in that movie. I was like, alright, that's a little nod to it. Yeah, just very cameo. I was okay with it, though. But the trailer for Spider-Man, he is there. And he's just going away. Where the fuck's he going? Why is he randomly going until just like being like, Strange, don't cast that spell. No.
Probably also, going to find out that he's going to look for where the rings come from.
Where are the other fucking students? Where's anybody else who works for this place?
What do you mean?
Like the other spellcasters, the other sorcerers? Where are they?
Oh, they don't stay there.
Oh, do they not stay there?
That's a... I could be wrong, but I feel like that's a place someone always needs to protect.
Oh, that's the Sanctum Sanctora or something like that?
Where they got trained. That's like off in the Himalayas or something.
That is actually, yes, yeah. That's Doctor Strange's movie. He goes off somewhere in Asia, isn't it, I believe? Like, he goes there. Actually, yeah. That's just one of the locations.
That's where the chosen, whoever's chosen, has to defend it.
Yes.
Like, that's their sanctum.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that then, yeah. Alright then, I was just that was more of a curiosity, like, why the fuck were they? But I guess, like, him and Wong are more than enough.
But Wong, like, just for the fact that I've noticed he's getting more and more in them.
He is getting a lot more of a noticed.
And it's like, why? Because
why?
He is more of just the, like, he's basically Peter Parker's friend to Strange.
Oh, yeah.
He's just the friend, you know what I mean?
He's just the friend.
So I don't understand why he's getting such a bigger...
Yeah, bigger role all of a sudden. I mean, I do like Wong, but it is kind of...
just random.
I do wonder if they're trying to do something bigger with him or something.
He could literally... They could be building up a TV series for him.
Maybe, actually.
So it's like, oh, well, this is all been going on. He's been doing this behind the scenes.
Maybe he starts hunting down old relics or something. That could be kind of interesting.
Fighting, like, Abomination.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then, like, the Friends.
That was weird that, like, 1, that's apparently Abomination, because 1, I thought Abomination had died, and 2, why has he just kind of got him here? Where has he been keeping him?
Why is Abomination so docile?
Yeah, why is Abomination just chill now? What the fuck's going on?
Friends with Wong, and it's like, they wander off him through a portal, which looks like they're going to a training place.
It's very bizarre. There's a lot of questions right now.
And there you go, and there's that, and there's this, and there's... And I'm like...
You know,
you don't have an idea what you want to do. You're throwing these in so down the line you can go, oh no, we had an idea.
Yeah. Maybe. But also the fact that like Venom is apparently possibly going to be like intertwined into the MCU as well, which I think we said it last time, we weren't big fans of that idea.
Only way I want that to happen is if they bring in the symbiote god.
Yeah, if they bring in Null. Because they are, like we said before, they are doing the God Killer who gets his weapon from Null.
It's like,
so he could do that.
God Killer or God Butcher?
God Butcher, sorry, yeah. Butcher's the name, yeah.
So he cannot really be the God Butcher without that.
Yeah, so are they just going to try and be like, oh, he's just made this weapon himself? Or is this weapon actually going to connect?
For people who don't have a clue what we're talking about, or if you're even here listening, that's literally like the weapon that Null makes.
Yeah, Null makes that in the comics. That is the thing that is used to kill celestial beings, which is actually another thing as well. We've only seen one celestial so far, right? And he was piss poo weak. He got defeated very easily, which he easily shouldn't have been. I don't think anyway. Ego, wasn't it? I don't think he should have been defeated that easily.
Was he supposed to be a celestial?
He's a celestial, yeah.
Yeah, that's weak sauce.
Yeah.
Well, with Null, it's literally like. He just goes through them like they're nothing.
Yeah, he's just mowing them the fuck down. So it is interesting to think like what they might be doing, but it's one of those things where there's a lot of things to speculate, and we could either be spot on and be like, hey, that's actually pretty cool. We could be surprised at like what they're coming from and be like, oh wow, I didn't see that coming. That's also cool. Or we could go, my god, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen, and this is fucking shit. A bit like how I felt with Shang-Chi.
We've got to be honest here as well. Like the way Marvel's going.
It could be the
It's
shit
going
one
to be
easily,
option free.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we seem to be in the minority here with all of this sort of stuff. Like, loads of people are raving about Shang-Chi. I really didn't get it.
I know people are annoyed, like, they're not annoyed, but people are disappointed with what we're getting with Marvel. A lot of people are. But you're talking about people who have been there since day one. The actual, like, I don't want to see a real fans, because let's be fair, if you like this stuff, you're a fan.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
But
like, don't get me wrong,
the ones who's been there early. Like,
if people do like this stuff, then fair enough. Have at it, you know what I mean? You like it. It's just, it's personal taste. We're not big on it, that's all. But
I would question your personal taste, but
I mean, but that's the thing about personal taste, isn't it? Everybody has their own. But the way that they've been going right now, I'm just really not big on it.
There's a lot where, when I watch the Spider-Man trailer, the possibilities that go through my head are endless. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I like the idea that we are going to get the Tobey Maguire and we are going to get Andrew Garfield, and they're all connected somehow through Mysterio.
I think
as
somehow
if they've all lost someone through him.
Yeah.
Or
I think somehow,
it's just
like,
a connecting force.
Somehow it is, if they don't have them, people are going to be very upset, because that's been rumoured for ages.
That's the biggest selling point.
Yeah, to the point now where I think if they didn't, it would immediately go out and people would be like, well, what the fuck do I even want to watch this for? Like, for a lot of people anyway. But
I think that'll do well either way.
Oh, yeah.
Teens alone. I mean, what I'll know. Like,
people love Spider-Man no matter what.
It's made for teen girls now.
Oh,
it really is. It's all about
Tom Holland.
Oh my god, MJ loves Parker and Parker likes him. And it's like, okay.
Tom Holland and Zendaya.
That's all it's about. It's not even Spider-Man, it's them two.
Yeah.
Just dressed up, running about.
Just dressed up, running about.
They've got an excuse to be together with each other. Yay.
Yeah, like, I'm just not big on their relationship. I don't know which one I'd say is worse, though. Hers or Tobey Maguire's one with, is it Kirsten Dunst? Kristen Dunst. Kristen Dunst, yeah. I can't decide which is, because that one was bad, because it's always just like, she's kind of just horrible to him, really. Like, there's no reason he should actually like her.
Well, again, the dreaded third one of that.
Yeah.
She's constantly, like, annoyed that Peter's not asking about Adair or dealing with stuff and, like, trying to pay attention to her. Dude's literally saving the city on a daily basis. Dude's literally coming home fed up, like, all he wants to do is sleep. And then he's happy when he's realising that the city loves Spider-Man. Yeah. Because all he's ever got all this time is loads of, like, Spider-Man's a crook, Spider-Man's this, Spider-Man's that. And then when she loses her job, he doesn't know. Why? Yeah. She doesn't bother with him. I'm like, really?
Well, do you know what it is? That actually reminds me of the same problem that a lot of people had with Invincible, with Amber. Because there's a point, like, later on with that, where, spoilers for Invincible if anybody hasn't seen it, it's just a minimum. But it's like, in the show, he goes to it at one point, and he's like, near the end, he's like, hey, this is why I've been, like, missing things all this. It's because I've been invincible, I've been going out there seeing people. And she just looks at him and says, like, I know, I've known for a while, Ma. Why didn't you trust me with this, like, a secret identity? God, this is why we broke up, Ma. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude turns up, tells you he's a superhero who's been taking all this punishment.
And you're like, oh, but you should have been paying attention to me. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. It's like it's the ongoing joke in the series. Like, their name was Optimistic.
Yeah. Well, like that really is just me. Yeah. Like, bitch, get over yourself. Bitch. That really is like.
He's a superhero trying to save people. He was trying to keep the identity safe from you as well. But just like, oh no, you just didn't trust me, Ma. It's like, no, what the fuck you on about, bitch?
Well, the way you're going on, maybe I didn't trust you.
Yeah, like maybe I was fucking right to.
There's a lot at the moment where I feel like they're trying to concentrate way too much. I'm talking about Spider-Man here. Yeah. Like, there's a lot with Spider-Man where I'm like, they're trying to concentrate way too much on their relationship instead of an actual story now. Oh, yeah. Like, the last one was, what was it about? Them in Venice? Them in Paris? Like, just literally them going around Europe.
Doesn't it open up with...
And wanting to, like, get with her.
Yeah. Isn't that, like, the first thing we actually have? Him, like, with his game plan with what's his face? I can't remember. Ned. With Ned, where I used to be like, okay, my plan is to take her here, do this, and then I'm going to tell her I like her. Oh, like, the fuck cares?
Yeah, this is...
Get over yourself, you pussy!
Meanwhile, he's trying to fight a water monster with web.
Yeah, that is really doing that. This thing's made of water. I better shoot my webs at... Oh no, my webs didn't work! Fuck, what do I do?
I can't stress how much I really, really hate how dumb he is.
He's a real dumbass in those movies.
He might as well be the jock.
Yeah.
He's more like Flash Thompson than Flash Thompson is.
Oh, I hate the Flash Thompson of that one. He's an internet bully in my eyes. Like, he's not an actual bully like what Flash Thompson is meant to be.
And just slap him. And
Flash Thompson is meant to be like somebody who could like fucking crush you.
Mr.
Like,
Steal Your Girl, basically.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. But then instead, now we've got this little wiener who just sends it. He's less intelligent than him, which they've said several times, you know. He's a real dumbass. He cracks under pressure because he failed at the triathlon as well. He's just a little fucking, like, he's just like the little shit.
I didn't get what they were going for with that.
No, I don't know. I really don't know what the idea was behind that.
Let's say, oh, well, we've had Flash Thompson as a jock.
Now we're going to
Let's have him as a little nerd.
Yeah. Like, a nerd who,
He's no threat whatsoever to Peter Parker.
That's it. Peter Parker, before the spider bite, could have kicked this kid's ass. Like, if he just, like, went to throw a punch, like, fake, he would shit himself and he'd crumble. He's a paper man!
I am getting to the point now where there's only so much I can take of Tom Holland's, like, dumb...
Yeah.
Because I'm just looking now, I'm like, is that even, like, you acting, or is that you?
Is that just you?
Like, is it... He very much comes across as, like, the dumb, like, oh, I'm dumb and lovable, look at this, and it's like, you're playing that, you're playing this.
It's kind of strange, actually, as well. So, when Mysterio is doing probably the best scene in the movie, when he's really just fucking with him the entire time, and then he gets hit by the train afterwards. When he's doing that, there's a point when he's saying, like, are you just a man? Are you just a kid in a hoodie? And he puts him in his old costume. I'm like, how the fuck would you know what his old costume is? Like? How did you recreate this? What are you doing? How is that a thing?
Well, with Mysterio, like, it was always projecting this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, so all of a sudden he can read his mind now. All of a sudden he can get into, like, the shit he's done. Because even if you knew him as Spider-Man, the only thing I can think of is, as he looked at the files.
Yeah. I still think Mysterio shouldn't be dead as well. I think even that should have been an illusion.
Well, this whole thing would be such a better payoff as well. If he's manipulating it all from behind the curtains.
Yeah.
I mean, I genuinely really don't get what's going to happen with Strange. It would be interesting to see, like, Mysterio has done something. But...
I was going to say, what if he's doing something, but he doesn't actually have casting magic?
He doesn't have powers.
So there's no way he could actually do that, necessarily. But I really don't know.
I think my idea for the plot...
Yeah.
I think MJ is going to die.
You think MJ's going to die and that's why he's going to...
I think that's the biggest reason he's wanting to rewrite it.
Yeah.
I think the way they've done it in the trailer where he's like, what, and they won't remember and he won't remember?
Yeah.
I think that's him literally thinking if she comes back, she's not going to know.
Yeah. He could just fucking tell her again, which is
irritating.
Just like, hey, I'm Spider-Man, by the way.
Just the one shot where he's standing and he's talking to that woman in the car. He's got a black suit on. She looks like she's annoyed or upset. Almost as if she's blaming him for something.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like...
something happens.
Yeah. With the massive explosion on the thing, everyone's automatically linking to that's Dr. Ock.
Well,
and that's Green Goblin.
Well, you see, that's what they do.
That's editing.
That's what they do in trailers. They take 5 different shots from completely different scenes, put them in together so it can make an almost coherent thing in that.
Yeah.
Or it's even just like a dialogue can be taken out of one scene and put on top of another one. And so it looks like he's talking
God
to
of
him.
War, in my opinion.
Oh, that as well, yeah. Well, I think that is something we should save for like a
that's
podcast
coming.
by itself.
That's just going to be a full hour podcast.
The God of War podcast is coming. Maybe we should do that for the next one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I definitely think there's a lot of clever editing with the trailer with this one. I'm very curious. There's a lot of questions that can't be answered, and well, hopefully they fucking will get answered in the movie.
Well, that's the thing. Is this even just the test trailer? Like, see
what happens. Do you think, right, if they do have Toby and Andrew, do you think they'll show them in a later trailer?
Honestly.
Yeah.
I think you might hear them, like what they've done with Norman. I think you might hear them and not say them.
Hear a voice.
He'll go to turn around and then, like, you'll hear a voice, he'll go to turn around and goes off.
Yeah. Just because I'm thinking, did Civil War ever show... It did show that it had Spider-Man in the third one, didn't it? Like in the third trailer. Because at first it was like, no, there's no Spider-Man. We're not doing Spider-Man. We don't have a deal. Everybody believed them, but there was a few rumours like, nah, they've got Spider-Man. Second trailer, I think there was still nothing. But then the third trailer, they actually had him in.
Well, think about it. They've took this long to put this trailer out.
Yeah.
Why? Because
it was
in
very
my eyes,
fucking late.
I truly think they've been sitting there going, we cannot news next to anything without exposing. So we've got to almost paint a different movie.
Do you think Do you think that's why they've brought Venom forward? Do you think Venom's already going to connect to it?
I would really hope they're not doing it yet,
Mm-hmm.
but I've just got a funny feeling they're going to connect to it at the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I was really expecting. It was getting to the point where the trailer had been taking that long. I was thinking, they're going to release Venom, the trailer's going to be at the end of Venom.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to connect then. And if I hadn't...
It would be very, very, very interesting if he walks out Eddie after he's encountered with Carnage. Because I mean, we know he's going to win.
Well, he's got to win, hasn't he? Yeah.
And then he walks past the kid, bumps into a kid, and it's Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's that Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like them to bring them all together somehow down the line, but not at the moment. I don't think it's a good idea.
No.
I think they need to stick with Venom, and they need to keep doing what they're doing with Venom.
I think it's working
keep
quite
it
well.
R-rated and concentrate on pushing the story.
Yes.
If they bring Null or Cole, I'm sure it's a Null.
I think it's Null, yeah.
When they bring, if they're going to bring him in, not when, that could be your ultimate big bad.
That could definitely be like... But the only worry about that is they probably... I don't know if they'd want to do that, because after that, there's nowhere above.
Yeah.
There's nothing after that. It's like, right, that once you've defeated him, everybody is lower. But at the same time, everybody can still be a threat, I guess.
You can still have
to individuals and stuff, aye.
Well, one of the best things about Spider-Man is you can literally take something small, like gangsters, like taking over New York.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to deal with it, yeah.
And that can be a full-length film with him.
Yeah.
I mean, we still haven't had Kingpin.
No, we haven't had Kingpin. The only thing we've had Kingpin in was Daredevil, which there's been a lot of rumours of that as well, that they're in the same universe and Kingpin's coming back.
I've always got the sense of they'll just drop that.
Yeah, so did I, but I'm not going to lie. If they bring those TV series to connect to this, Daredevil's probably the only one which I'm okay with, because the rest of them...
Jessica Jones' first season...
Only reason that first season is even David Tennant fucking makes that a bit. Everything to do with her and every other character is shit. But as soon as anytime David Tennant is on screen, he steals it and he does fucking amazing because he's a hell of an actor. I fucking love you, David Tennant, just in case you're watching this.
I also like your work.
Yes, it's pretty good.
David Tennant can pay me a visit. And
David Tennant!
We all know what that is.
Fucking hell, man.
But even the fact that you've got these Marvel TV shows.
Yeah. They're doing a lot more of those recently.
They seem to have dropped the ones that were with Marvel.
Yes. They're with
I've
Netflix.
heard rumours that something's going to happen with Punisher.
Yeah.
But I cannot see that happening. I mean, White Dude with Guns at the moment's not a good role model for them.
Well,
they're trying to get away from that.
Punisher's a very 15 character as well, and I don't think he's a big enough name to bring people in for a 15 though. You know, like Deadpool is massive. Everybody knows Deadpool. Like, so when they do Deadpool 3, they can easily have that still be a 15 and get away with it. It'll be alright. But if they were to try and do Punisher now, I think people would just be like, there'd be a lot of people who would just go, it's a 15, I can't take my kids to this. There's so much, that's one of the things about the Marvel films. It's a very easy movie to take your kids to, like as a family day out. It's like, what's on right now? There's a 12 it's a new Marvel movie, and they go, Marvel movie, that'll do,
What about Blade?
Yeah.
I'm wondering how they're going to do that without it being a 15 at least.
Are they bringing Blade?
Is that Blade's coming out.
Oh, yeah?
It's, who was it that got announced that I was going to play him? I could be wrong, but I feel like it was, is he called Cottonmouth in Luke Cage?
Oh, I don't know, I didn't watch Luke Cage.
Again, I could be wrong there, but it's like the main bad guy in the first season.
Right.
I'm sure he's playing Blade.
Yeah.
Which, it's not a bad casting, but there's so many other people I would have cast as Blade. But I'm fingers crossed.
Yeah.
That this Spider-Man does do well.
I hope so. I hope I enjoy it.
But if we sit there and we're 30 minutes in and we're looking at each other realising that they're not turning up, I think I might just have to throw a pumpkin at someone.
That's it. Just you're gonna be sitting there with a pumpkin on your lap, just every now and then, like you're gonna pick it up. But no, not yet.
There's hope.
Soon. Yeah, I think that's a good place to call it then. So
yeah,
I think we've discussed quite a bit of it. So there's some hope, not a lot, but there's some. We hope it is good though. We really do. But yeah,
fingers crossed. And if it sucks, you know what to do.
Shove those fingers up your asshole. What?
Wait, we had two different plans. I was going to say throw a pumpkin at someone, but shoving fingers up your asshole, that's always a good idea.
It sounds pretty good too. Well, everybody, I've been Loki.
And I've been Craven.
And you've been watching the A.N.T.S podcast, you sad bastards.
Go back to your life.
You sad fucks. Ah, who am I to talk? I'm the
We
one
have no
making it.
life.
Goodbye, everybody.